This conference will now be recorded.
Hello guys, good evening for all. I hope you all are well and doing good. So guys, am I audible for all properly? Is also my skin visible for you? Please confirm. All right, great. So in the last session guys, we have discussed a few of the journal entries transactions. Also, I have given you these entries to pass out in your homework. I hope you all have done those. So if you guys have any doubt query in any of these one transaction entry, you can ask. Or if you want to discuss all of these, then you can let me know. All right, Karan, you are asking for the second slide, fourth question. All right. In the second slide, fourth point is give away charity of cash rupees 50 and merchandise worth rupees 30. All right. So in this transaction, what we are doing, we are giving up the charity of rupees 50 and merchandise of rupees 30. So basically it is our expense here. How we have to treat that? It is very simple. We have to debit the charity as because it will be our expense. You can say charity or you can say advertisement if you are doing this for advertisement. Okay. So charity debit by rupees 50 and then we have to add the merchandise value in this as well, or we can pass two transactions for this. Okay, the first entry will be charity debit to cash and the second entry will be charity debit to purchase. We have to pass the first entry for this one. As charity we are doing, it is our expense here. Okay, so it will go for the debit side. We are doing this charity by cash, so cash will be credited here. Is this point clear for all? Give away charity of 50 till this point only. We have to debit the charity and credit the cash. All right. Now let's talk about the second point in this. It is saying merchandise worth 30 means we have gave away merchandise also worth rupees 30. Now in this case we can see two conditions. One condition, if we are doing this for just for charity purpose, then charity we have to debit. Okay, but if you are doing this for your marketing purpose, for your advertisement purpose, so you have to debit the advertisement. Both of the cases are correct, but as it is mentioned in the starting that we are doing this for charity. For the charity we are giving away cash and our merchandise worth rupees 30. So for that reason we can say here in this second transaction charity debit to purchase. Why we have to credit the purchase? Because merchandise are our stock items. As because these are our stock items, so stock items will get less from the purchase account. So that's why we have to credit the purchase here. So charity debit to purchase for this second point will be the entry. Is that clear now? All right, great. So guys, if you all have any other doubt in any or any query in any of these transaction entry, you can ask. Also guys, let me know if you want to discuss all of these entries. All right, let's discuss now. On 1st April, Anish started business worth rupees 1 lakh and other transaction of the month are below. So what will be journal entry for this point? Today is the last day for the journal entries, don't worry. Today we will also discuss about the tele software. You will start the tele software today. Guys, what will be the journal entry for this point? Anish started business worth rupees 1 lakh. Tejashri, where furniture comes up here and why you are crediting the cash? Are you purchasing the furniture? I am not talking about this first point. I am talking about this one, which I have highlighted. On April 1, Anish started business with rupees 1 lakh. This is also a transaction. Basically, it is simple. Cash we have to debit and capital go for the credit. Now, this one, the first point, on first make purchase furniture for cash rupees 7,000. As because we are purchasing the furniture, go for a debit. We are paying by the cash, go for credit. Second point, purchase goods for cash 2,000 and for credit 1,000 from Khalid retail store. What will be journal entry, guys, for this second point? Basically, guys, in this transaction, we are purchasing the goods in cash and also in the credit. So what we have to do here, it is very simple. Just debit the purchase here by the entire amount. Purchase, we have to debit by the total amount 2,000 plus 1,000. So 3,000 will come up here. And in the credit, select first cash. Cash we are doing for 2,000. Then in the credit also select Khalid retail store. Okay, it will go for 1,000 as because 1,000 rupees credit we are doing. This will be the journal entry for this second point. If you guys have any confusion in this, you can ask. All right. Now, third point, sold goods to Khan Brothers of rupees 12,000 and cash sale 5,000. What will be journal entry for this one? This entry is also similar with this, but this time let's see what we have to do. Cash sale. So debit the cash here by rupees 5,000, and in the creditor it will go for, also we have to debit the party account. It is Khan Brothers, debit by rupees 12,000, and to sale by rupees 17,000. Because 5,000 goods we are selling in cash and 12,000 for credit. So this will be the entry. Cash debit to Khan Brothers, debit to sale. Owner withdraw of rupees for personal use. It is simple. Owner is withdrawing for the personal use, so drawing will be go for the debit and cash will go for the credit. Paid Khalid Retail Store 500 in full and final settlement. What will be journal entry, guys? Basically, I am not receiving any correct answer for that. All right, Rinky, your answer is Khalid Retail Store debit to cash to discount received. All right, your answer is correct. So guys, you have to understood this. In the above transaction of the second point, we have purchased 1,000 rupees products from Khalid Retail Store of rupees 1,000. Okay, but this time we are paying only 500, and it is saying full and final settlement. Full and final means after this payment, there is will be no dues remains for Khalid Retail Store. So how we have to pass this transaction entry? It is very simple. If we are paying only less amount and something we are not paying for the party, that amount will be considered as discount. So as because we are paying the amount, Khalid Retail Store gave us 500 rupee discount. So let's see how you have to do that entry. First, debit the Khalid Retail Store by rupees total 1000 because we don't want any dues from this party. That's why we have to debit it by rupees 1000. Now in the credit, first select the cash, the payment method, and fill the value how much amount you are paying. We are paying 500 rupees. Now in the credit, also select discount received. Discount received will go up here by rupees 500, the same. So this will be the journal entry for this full and final entry. In any of the transaction of the payment, if you see it is saying the full and final, so it will be the discount case. We receive the discount from the party and we pass the transaction entry according to that. If you guys have any confusion in this, you can ask. We have to pay 1000 rupees to Khadi retail store, but we are paying only 500 rupees. So the remaining 500 rupees we will take as discount. The party of our creditor provide us 500 rupees discount. So we have to mention it like this way. Khadi retail store debit by rupees 1000, the total figures of the party which we have to pay. Then in the credit, select the cash or bank, the payment method, and fill the value which you are paying. Then in the credit also select the discount received because we are receiving the discount from the party of rupees 500. If there is not mentioned that it is not full and final settlement like this way, only this transaction. So it is very simple. Khalid debit by rupees 500, cash credit by rupees 500. But it is mentioned here that we are paying in full and final. Full and final means after this payment entry, there should be no dues for the party. For that reason, this entry will be passed out. Now is that clear for all? Let's consider the second example of the same. Received rupees 10,000 from Khan Brothers in full and final settlement. This time we are receiving. We have to pay 12,000 to Khan Brothers, but we are paying only 10,000 in full and final. So please consider this transaction entry just similar like the payment. But remember, this is the receipt, okay? Please type your answers for this one. Let's see how you have understood the fifth point. All right, guys. So let's understand this transaction. We are receiving 10,000, so it will go for the cash debit by rupees 10,000 first. And to Khan Brothers, we have to pay 12,000, but we are paying only 10,000. So 2,000 rupee discount we have allowed or we have given to Khan Brothers, as because Khan Brothers is our customer, so we will allow the discount or we will provide the discount. So it is very simple. What we have to do here, we have to debit the cash first by rupees 10,000, which we are basically receiving here. Then we have to debit the discount allowed or discount received, sorry, discount given. Whatever it is up to you, you can type. So how much amount is? It is 2,000. Now in the credit, select the party, Khan Brothers. It will be credited by rupees 12,000, the total figures. So this is how, guys, this transaction entry will be passed out. Have a look on it. If you have any confusion, you can ask. All right. Then the last is paid salary expense. It is simple, salary to cash will be the entry. All right. Now, guys, let's start the Tally software and let's see how we have to do with the Tally, how we have to start the Tally software. Okay. So, guys, recently we have discussed how we can download and install the Tally Prime software in our PC or laptop. After downloading that, you can find that software into your start menu. Just search here Tally Prime or just type Prime here. After that, the Tally Prime software will be appear here like this way. Okay. What we have to do, just click on that software and it will get started to open. All right. After opening that, you will basically see this window. This window says you that select one of the following options. Okay. Like we have four options here. We have a start with educational mode or continue in educational mode, use license from network, reactivate existing license and activate new license. So basically, if you have purchased a new license from Tele company, you have to click on this activate new license to activate your license in your business. Okay. If you already have a license, you want to reactivate that, you have to click on this option second. If your license is saved on any of the network like on FTP or any of the Google server or the Tele server, you can use a license from network option. But as because you are just doing this for the practice purpose, you are learning, so you can click on this educational mode option. So basically for now we have to use this educational mode. Educational mode and license mode are basically similar. There is just a difference of date. We cannot pass a transaction on daily dates. Okay, that thing I will let you know later. So simply click on the work in educational mode or continue in educational mode. If you start your Tele software first time, you will see start with educational mode. So after clicking on this educational mode, we will see this window will appear here, which asks us to select a company from the list of companies. This window will be blank for if you have installed the TelePrime software for the first time in your PC. But I already have worked on this software, so I have created multiple companies here. You can see all of these companies which are showing here, all of these names are the companies in which we have worked or in which we have practiced. This thing we don't have to hear anything. We have to click on this create company option. Basically, to work in Tele software, the first thing we have to do, we have to create a company. Okay, for our practice purpose, we will click on this create company option. When you click on this option, it will simply ask you for the company name, address, and other things. The first option coming here, company data path. It is saying C drive, users folder, public folder, TelePrime and data. Means whatever you are creating in this Tele software, whatever company you are creating, it will get saved on this location of your system. Let me show you. If you go for your My Computer, it is saying first the C drive. So we will go for the C drive. In the C drive, it is saying for the users. I will go in the users folder. Then it is saying for public. I will go for the public folder. Then it is saying TelePrime. I will go for TelePrime. After that, it is showing the data. So I will click on this data folder. So here you can see all of these folders basically our companies which I have created recently in this TelePrime software of my PC. You can also see the dates on which they are created. We don't have to do anything with this option. We just have to click on this create company name, and we have to type the name of the company which we are creating. Okay, just for example, let's type here Tata Corporations, Tata Corp Limited, just for example. Okay, we can type any name. Mailing name will be same as the company name. Address, we have to mention the address here of our company where this company is located. So let's say I am saying here 26 Wall Street, just for example. G Block, Ashoka Road, New Delhi. Okay, enter. Then you have to select the state in which our company is located. We can see multiple states list has come up here. We can select any of the state here. Let's suppose we are saying here New Delhi. So let's type just Delhi here. It will get appear from the list. So select Delhi. If you want to change the country, you can also click on the country option and change the country as per the need. Then mention the pin code here. Let's say 1100006, just for example. Then we have to mention the telephone number of our company. So let's say any of the, I'm typing randomly here, the mobile number, then the fax number we have to mention, email of our company, let's say Tata info@tata.com, just for example. Okay, website, let's say www.tata.com. This information does not necessary, but we can fill if we want to do. Then it is asking for the financial year beginning from. You have to mention here from which date our financial year is starting. So we all know financial year always start from the 1st April and goes up to the 31st March. So currently, current financial year is 2022 and 2023. So we can mention here 1st April 2022 if we want this financial year. But in case if you want the previous financial year or the upcoming financial year, let's suppose I want to financial year for my company for 21 and 22. Okay. So I have to mention here 1st April 21. Then it is asking for books beginning from. Books beginning means from which date you are starting the book of accounting in your this company. So it will be same. We will start from 1st April at the beginning of the financial year. No. Then the currency symbol and the formal name. Basically, the currency comes as per the country. If you change the country, then currency will also get changed here. You can see I have select Kuwait here, so it will say Kuwaiti dinar. If I will select here Qatar, then it will say the currency. If I will select here India, it will show me the rupees. So currency depend on the country. So guys, this is the information which we have to fill at the time of creating this company. Address and these information of contact details does not require. If you are just doing for the practice, it is not required here. But if you are actually working in a company, then we have to fill this info. So guys, kindly let me know till this point is everything is clear. If you have any query, any confusion in some anything point, any point, you can ask. All right, great. So after filling all this info, what we have to do, we have to save this screen. So to save this screen, you just have to press the shortcut key, which is Control A. Control A we will use in Tally software for save. So I have created this one. What I can do, I can press Control A to save this one, or I can press enter at the last. It will ask me to accept or yes or no. So if I press click on yes, it will get saved. If I press no, it will get not saved. Okay, so I can press Control A. You can see the accept shortcut key is also available at the bottom of this screen. Accept is saying a double underscore. Double underscore means control and single underscore means alt. So the save shortcut key is Control A. So if I press here Control A for the save, my company will be get saved and created. After that, the next screen will come up here. Maybe the first time this will looks like this one. Okay. You can see here it is saying company created successfully, enable the features as per your business needs. So basically this is the features window. If you make this show more features option, yes, you will get more features. If you get show all features also, yes, you will get more features. Okay, so these are the features and the options, you can say the settings which we want in our this company or not want. For example, if you want GST, just make the GST option yes. If you want a TDS, make the TDS option yes. If you want to maintain the inventory, means the stock items, make the inventory option yes. So this is the options. We will see and learn all of these options one by one in our further sessions. For currently purpose, what we have to do, we have to do only one thing after creating the company. We have to deactivate the GST option. When you create any company in your Tally software for till this point, okay, you have to deactivate the GST option because we will learn GST after discussing the accounting in Tally. But till this point, we have to deactivate the GST. Remember this point, okay? enable goods and services tax, we have to know after creating the company. After doing this change, also press Ctrl A for save. Then our company will be created, and also we have adjusted the features as per the need. Now this screen is coming, it is called the Gateway of Tally. You can see the name here, Gateway of Tally. Gateway of Tally contains multiple information like current period, means our current financial year. It is from 1st April 22 to 31st March 23. Current date is 1st April as per the company date. Name of the company. At this location we can see how many companies we have open here. We have currently open only one company, Tata Corp Limited. Date of last entry, it is saying no voucher entered because we have not passed any entry in this company. That's why it is saying no. In the Gateway of Tally menu, you can see masters, transactions, utilities, reports. Okay. Masters basically contains the create and alter option, like we can create the ledgers, stock items and other things. Transactions contain the voucher and daybook. Basically in this transaction option, we have to pass our journal entries like payment entry, receipt entry, contra entry, purchase entry, sale entry, and etc. In the utilities, we can maintain the banking, like we can maintain the check printing, BRS as well. In the reports, we can see the reports like balance sheet, profit and loss, stock summary, ratio analysis. If you click on this display more reports, you will find some more reports as well. To go back in the Tally software, we have to use escape, ESC button from the left hand top corner of your keyboard. ESC for back. Okay. We can control the Tally Prime software with just a keyboard, not using the mouse, because it is very similar and familiar with the keyboard. You can see I'm just pressing my up and down arrow keys. To go in, I will press enter after selecting the option. You can see this is how the balance sheet looks like. Liabilities and assets. If you go for a profit and loss, here our expense and incomes comes. Because there is no data, that's why they are coming blank. I will show you one company in which we have created some transaction entries so that you can see how the reports looks like. So guys, kindly let me know till this point, is everything okay? If you have any confusion, you can ask. We have done and nothing here. We have just created one company and that's it. We have saved that. This is the first step which we have to do in the Tally software. We have to create a company, simple. All right, now I want to close this software. I can click on this cross option to close, or I can press Ctrl Q for quit. Ctrl Q is a shortcut key for the quit. Okay, if I press Ctrl Q here, this software will get closed. Control plus Q for quit or back. We can also use for go back. Now I'm opening that software again. All right, let's go again into the educational mode. This time we have created a company, so we don't have any need to create a company. If we want to do, we can create. There is no basically limit for creation of the creation of company. It is up to us. But we have created, we want to work on the same company which we have created. So what we have to do here, we have to select the company from this list, or you can just type the company name in this search box. Suppose we have created by the name Tata. So you can see after typing the Tata, our company is coming here. This number is showing the company code. Basically, Tally provide a company code of 5 digits, a numerical code to identify the company easily, because with the same name, we can create multiple companies as well. To open this company, just press enter, and that company will get open here. Now what I want to do, I want to select and open the other company after closing this one. I don't have need to close the entire software. I just want to close this company. For the close this company, you can press Control F3. Control F3 is a shortcut key to close a company. I have pressed from my keyboard Control F3, and it is saying just select. You can see shut company option, it is staying here. Select the company and it will get closed. I will be on the again select company screen. Now suppose I want to select the different company, I can select any of the company here. Let's say I am going to select here this one. I have selected the new company. Okay, in this company you can see in the date of last entry it is showing a date, means on this date we have passed a transaction, last transaction. And the financial year for this company, it is 1st April 18 to 31st March 19, means 18-19 is the financial year for this company. Let's see, if I go for the balance sheet of this one, I can see the transactions summary here. As because this company contains the data information, so this is how guys the balance sheet looks like after working on a company, after passing the transactions. In that you can see we have a capital of this amount, we have secured loans, we have duties and taxes. If you go for duty and taxes, press enter, you can see CGST, IGST, SGST which we have to pay. You can see outstanding electricity bill. And if you go for the asset side, you can see we have furniture in this company, machinery, closing stock, sundry debtors, cash in hand, bank accounts. You can press enter any of the transaction and you can see the reports as well monthly. It will show all the things. Okay. The same thing you can check for the profit and loss. Here you can see this is how the profit and loss looks like. We have these expenses and we have sold these products and we have purchased these products. They are saying our expenses and incomes. After all of this, we are getting a net profit of this. So we can say our company is in profit after discussing all these expenses and losses. So this is what we had discussed earlier. Profit and loss shows us the expense, and the incomes also define the loss and the profit of our company. If you want to go for the stock summary, just click on that. Stock summary will show you how much stocks you have. So we have Dove shampoo, Lux body wash, Nihar natural hair oils. If you click on any of the stock item, it will show you the monthly purchase and sale. Inward means purchase, outward means sale, and the closing balance. The graphs will come up here month wise. If we go for the display, we can see the trial balance as well. Trial balance, as we have discussed, contains the debit and the credit side of ledgers. If you want to see the transaction journal and transaction entries, we have to go into this daybook option. And here you can see we have a payment of this one, Machinery World. You can see the transactions which we have done in the manual accounting on the notebook. Those same we have to pass this in the software. We have a payment of Machinery World by the check, so it is coming here. If you want to see all transactions, we just have to change the date. I will let you know how to change that. You can see we have paid some advertisement expense here. Okay. we have make some purchases here. So the purchase transaction is coming like this way. You can also see the invoices as well if you want to see. This is how the invoices looks like. We can generate the invoice from Tally software, nothing we have to do. So this is what guys the Tally software can help us. After passing the transaction entry, all of these reports will get prepared automatically. To close the company, I will press Control F3 here, select the company. To again open the same company which we have created, just type the company name. It will appear here, select that and it will get open. So this is how guys the Tally software works, and we have to create a company, a fresh company, and how we can close that and how we can again select that. So guys, let me know till this point, is everything okay? If you guys have any confusion, you can ask. All right, great. Now guys, let's suppose I have created this company. Now what I want to do, I want to change the contact information or the company name or the financial year or the state of the company or the address of the company, the phone number, email address, basically the information which we have put it at the time of creating the company. I want to change that information. So for this, what I have to do, this is called the company alteration. For the company alteration, we have to click on this company option. Here you can see at my mouse pointer. F3 is a shortcut key for this, or you can directly click on this one. Simply click on it. You will see some other options coming here, like shut company to close this company, select company, we can select other companies as well, alter company or create company. If you want to create a new company, click on the create company option. If you want to select other company, select company. If you want to close this company, shut company. The control F3 which we have used for the shut company, here is the option. But I want to alter the company. So I want to change the information in my company data. So I can click on this alter company option. And here you will see you will be on the again same screen which we have used for the company creation. Now it is saying company alteration. Here we can change whatever we want. We can change the company name, address, state, country, these contact details, financial year as well. So let's say I am changing here the phone number. Okay. After changing this, what I want to do, I want to save this. Simply press Control A. Suppose I want to change the company name as well. I want to say here Tata Corp Private Limited, not only Limited, Private Limited. After doing these changes, press Control A and press Escape for the go back. And here you will see it will get updated automatically. So basically for the company alteration, we have to click on this company option or press F3. Select the alter company and change the info whatever we want. After doing the change, press Control A to save. So is this clear for all of you? If you guys have any confusion, you can ask. All right, great. Now let's also see if I wanted to delete this company, what I have to do. It is very simple. To delete the company, go for the same location of the alter company. Click on the company option, select alter company, and here on this screen, we can also delete the company. We just have to press the shortcut key. The shortcut key for the delete, it is Alt D. If I press Alt D here, it is asking me for the delete, yes or no. Alt plus D for delete. The Alt D only work in the alter option, okay? If you press Alt D on the gateway of Tally, it will not work. So to delete the company, you have to come first in the company alteration. Then if I press enter here, it is asking me to show yes, press enter, it will get yes. So now if I search here Tata Private Limited, you can see there is no company by the name Tata. So we have deleted that company. For delete company, go for the company alteration and press Alt D. So is this also clear for all of you guys? How we have to delete the company? All right, great. So guys, I hope you have received the Tally Prime notes as well. Okay. This is a folder you have received as a folder. You have to unzip that and you can find the other folders. So in this, if you go for the day-wise PDF and notes, you will find these type of documents. So for day 1 and day 2, which was our theory session, which we have discussed earlier, all of those notes you can find here. Okay, in the PDF format. Now what you have to do in your homework, you have to open the day 3 PDF. Basically in the day 3, we have discussed some topics here. Let me show you. Like you can see, day 3 topics are company creation, filtration, shut company, and select company. These are the same topics which we have just discussed here. For this, you can see assignment is given here for your practice purpose, like you have to create company by this info. Okay, only you have to create the company. You can also try to practice for the company alteration, company deletion, shut company, and open company. So this thing only you have to do in your practice. Is that clear? All right. So guys, in the today's session, basically we have learned the main topic, how we have to start with the Tally software, how we can create the company in that, and how we can also delete and change the information. I hope this topic is clear for all of you. Also, we have discussed your some of the journal entries. I hope those are also clear for all of you. If you guys have any doubt, any query still left in your mind, you can ask about that. If you have any kind of confusion, please let me know. You guys have to open this day 3 PDF from your PDF notes which you have received today by the mail. Open this day 3 PDF, and in this day 3 PDF, you have to come on the second page and you just have to do this one. You have to create a company. Basically, you have to practice for these topics which we have discussed. Okay, company, you have to create a company, you have to alter that information, you have to shut that company again, and then you have to open that. Also, you have to try to delete that company. You can create company with this information which is given here, or you can use your own information. It is not recommended to use this one. Okay, but you just have to practice for the topics which we have discussed today. Is that clear? All right, then guys, see you in the next session. Your next session will be on Sunday. Okay, just check your mail for the session dates. See you in the next session, guys. Bye bye, take care.